Murray taking a lot of damage, being forced right back towards that tier 1 tower. Yep, Stonebank, is this actually going to be the first blood? He gets low on all it. He just picks it up for free. And yeah, he's just going to glide himself back towards the force. No way. They get the kill onto Murray White top lane. Nandi getting himself away from this one. Is he just going to try and steal? He's going to try and steal that Lotus, but can he get himself out on Sakuchi? No chase, no reveal. So Nandi will be able to get himself out of that one. Narman, oh, he might even lose his courier now. The Wave of Terror, the Magic Missile, one more right click. And Nandi trying to connect with his courier. It's going to cost him his life here, and the courier has to come all the way back. Good setup there from Narman into the Wave of Terror. Magic Missile coming out. Haunting Wave.
Has been killed.
What can you really do against it? Yeah, the Wave of Terror. Oh, there's going to be another Ice Shard coming through now as well with the Inkswell. Is this going to be able to try and set up TICKLES? He might be stunned out by this one. Stoneman needs to run himself away from this one. Olnet is on the chase as well, but Stoneman in the trees trying to break vision. Stonebank, back lines. He's going to pop those skeletons. The dead shot comes out. He's even going to take a couple of tower shots for his trouble, but Olnet underneath the tier 1 tower here. The Wraith King and his skeletons do want to dive. You've got the Stroke of Fate. The Blood Grenade, it doesn't connect. But Stoneman, he's going to be able to get it right click, takes down the mortar. Meanwhile, Dendi, it's going to be a big white box here. Dendi in the mid lane. Did they want to set up Tornado or anything like that? Shield Crash comes out. Magic Missile is going to be there, but Larinoff didn't really have any follow-up after the cold snap. So Dendi was able to get himself away. Meanwhile, Diddy, a big rotation there from Murray. Well, yeah, coming through the Twin Gate, it looks like the setup gets the kill onto Olnet. Your farm priority set up here. That's your farm pattern, and you can rotate with that one. You can do a lot of damage, but you mainly move into the jungle. Look for your farm, look for those big damage items, and when you get the Gunslinger leveled up in mid lane, they take down Dendi. Not going to be too happy with that, I don't think. Good rotations coming through from Team TICKLES. Did with the enemy hero here, with the tendrils. So yeah, top lane, Weaver going towards his own Falcon's Blade. Murray Wire going to be coming through the Twin Gate as well. I like this one. They are going to be able to get the counter Stonebank, but do they want to go any further onto it? And I think Murray Wire just cancelled the Twin Gate, and this is it. Just going to be able to build up into that Maelstrom here for the mortar, which, again, the farm speed that comes out here, they're going to try and go for this one. The Wraith Fire Blast comes out onto the Tusk. The Tusk is going to go down. Might there be the Sacrificial Lamb as the TP comes in from Larinoff. He's got the Tornado into the MP, and he might be able to turn this around. Murray White, he's going to go down after TICKLES, and now Rolling Thunder, but you've got 3 heroes down here. It looks like the rest are bait. They just want to back themselves away from this one. They don't want to commit underneath the tier 1 tower. Yeah. And yeah, it looks like there's not going to be any real follow-up onto Nandi. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, there is going to be follow-up here now as well. The Warrior's Punch comes out. There is going to be the Soul Bind coming through, but no real follow-up here. It looks like they're going to be able to take down the Phantasm. Have to hold hands with that Soul Bind going, but they do get the kill onto the tree. Meanwhile, mid lane, Dendi in trouble. Ice Shards comes out. He's going to be completely out of mana now as well. The swap comes through here. The Rolling Thunder. Is he going to be able to get him out? He's trying to get away with the Swashbuckle. Not in time. And Norman will get the kill. 9-4 here. And they might even be able to set up with 3 heroes in the mid lane. Set up onto this tier 1 tower in the mid. Nandi farming out the stacks. He's got himself the Desolator right off after the Orb of Corrosion for me. And we'll see just how they're going to try and go with this. With the Diff Blade picked up, in fact, they're going to go into the mid lane. The Overgrowth has come through now as well. The Soulbind once again, and there's a Swarm coming through. They're going to be able to get the kill. Yeah, surely they get the kill onto the Tusk now. Follow up onto the Venge. Venge, no way out of this. Timbersaw. Actually, Timber changed himself into this one. Do they have the damage to take him down? Rolling Thunder is going to be ending force. He wants to chase down onto the Weaver, but now the Phantasm for the silence. And Nandi, does he want to follow up? Going to be walking through the Chakram. So take some damage from that one. And force, he's on that. So yeah, really nice early kills coming out for the Weaver. Oh, the Tornado misses here. Larinoff, does he want to go for this one? The Inkswell comes out. Larinoff is going to jump in from the Tusk. And now the Snowball. Denny's going to drag them back as far as possible, even with the Swashbuckle. But Force comes in with that Timber Chain. And it looks like they got the lockdown onto Dendi with the Ice Shards. Warrior's Punch on the back line. Do the damage here with the Chakram coming through now as well. Dendi trying to do what he can with the Shield Crash. Keep himself alive. Swashbuckle, no way he gets out of this one. Chakram comes out. One more right click. Is it going to be enough with the Vault Charges come through now as well? Cold Snap. And yes, it is. Force will take him down. And you see Dendi there. Hands off the keyboard, some frustration. Just getting caught out of position, locked down, and separated from the team fights for the past few minutes. You know, Dendi's getting a little bit more involved. So we'll see. Okay. Inkswell comes out. Do they have the damage to get the kill now as well? Inkswell's going to be popped. Dendy does want to follow up. Swashbuckle up to the high ground now as well. Ducalis. Shield Crash comes out. The silence now as well. Stormy Maze. He's going to be able to turn this one around. Soulbind on the leash. Can they carry on going into this one? Tornado into the MP. It is going to connect. Back lines though. The damage comes out. They take down the Grimstroke. And it looks like back lines. Yeah, Stoneback. He is going to be able to get the kill onto Narman. Now they chase out Swashbuckle. 2 kills for the side of Bait. Really good recovery from that fight. And Stoneman was just able to delay long enough for his backup to come in. And they Andy as well as Murray are close here. Narman's going to be coming into the pit with a wave of terror. Dendy with a haste. Does he get there in time? Coming in. Rolling Thunder. Haste is about to wear out now as well, but he gets him down to the low ground. The Colin comes out, but the Roshan goes down. Aegis has already been picked up in Dendy. Do they want to get themselves away from this one? And I mean, the stacking up the teammates is going to be the Wraith Fire Blast coming out onto Ulnit. They take him down. Look at that, the crit. They absolutely burst him down here. Aegis gets popped immediately. Force, do they have any follow-up from this one? The back lines. Norman's going to be cleaned up here by Nande, and they can carry on going here. Force trying to get himself away with the Timber Chain, but they've got the body blocks out. Tornado into the MP. Do they want to follow up for a little bit more here? Force, he might be able to get himself away as they have to go around the long way on the side of Bait, but Force, not the fastest hero in the world here. Force chase down Timber Chain. He's trying to get himself away from this one. The Inkswell, it might not connect. Does it just? It just connects on the edge of it. And Force, he's not going to be able to get the Timber Chain away. Now the chase down on Nandi. Nandi doing a lot of damage. The swarm attacks coming through now as well. They get the kill onto Force, taking him down twice. 5 heroes technically there on the side of Tickles do die. Lornoff gets himself out alive. I'm trying to find this next set of items. The comfortable just playing for a little bit later on. Oh, the Pango TPing in though. The Force can he get himself away. TP in the trees. Dendy, he blinks. Is he going to be able to find him? Nothing to interrupt the TP. And will be able to get himself out though. It looks like Narman not going to be as lucky. Going towards the Ag's going to be 70% attack chance, so near enough as good as 3 and 4 attacks. Swap in. They're going to be able to get onto Nandi. Nandi can get himself away from this one. Did he have the time lapse? He doesn't. Nandi is straight up dead. Really good positioning on the corner there as well to get that silence off. And there was no way for the Weaver to get himself out. Swap into the Warrior's Punch. And yeah, that was just straight up death. Through the living armor, he's just going to be able to get this tower down to below half health, and it's going to be cleaned up. They have to fortify. Otherwise, he'll be losing a tier 2 tower on the side of Bait. So they're just trying to buy time for this Weaver to get back in. I wonder if they try and fight after this. So the Inkswell's going to come in. They're going to go in a little bit early now as well. The Ray Fire Blast, but there is going to be a swap here. And Ulnit, he tries to get himself away. There's going to be the charge coming through with this calling. Do they get the damage on Stonebank? Stonebank's not dead just yet. And now that is going to be his reincarnate coming out. The Ice Wall does get dropped, doing damage over time as well. The Meteor is going to be dropped from the Invoker. Can they get the damage onto Ulnit? Ulnit's trying to get himself away. B gets popped here from Ulnit. Ulnit trying to do what he can with the ultimate as well. Narman is going to go down. But the follow-up buyback from the tree. They might be able to get the kill on Ducalis now as well. Going to be slowed down here by the Nature's Grasp. Snow comes out, but it's going to buy the rest of his teammates some time to get away. And it is going to be his death as he gets dragged back. Dendy here should be able to get the kill. Stoneback gets the credit. And Dendy out with the tree walk. And the rest of his teammates are around. Dendy not too far off as well. He might come into this one. Force pops that Shivas, doesn't actually see anyone. Dendy's not too far away now as well. It's going to be another 5-on-5. The Overgrowth comes out. It's going to be able to trap 3 heroes. Colin comes out now as well. Swashbuckle. Dendy wants to come in with a Rolling Thunder. Lornoff going to get himself away. They've already got Murray's dead, and Murray did buy back in that last fight. So that is a dieback here on the tree. Narman on the back lines. He's going to be able to chase down here. It looks like Dendy might be able to get himself away. Snowball comes in, put the blink away, and now this might be Ducalis just TP, snowballing into danger as Stoneback turns this one around. The Reckless coming out. Can they get the kill into the Tusk? Tusk, Inkswell, Stroke of Fate. They get the damage out. Playmail comes and gets popped by Stoneback now as well. Ulnit has that swarm on in Nande. He gets the time lapse off. Is he going to survive for a little bit longer? Yeah, they might even try and turn this around on Ulnit though. He has that ultimate going here. They've got the damage coming through. Colin going to be used. Nande, he's already used that time lapse, so has a low health, trying to get himself away. So the Pierce the Veil damage coming out from the water was just enough to dissuade Bait from pushing into this one. It's not a matter from the side of Team Tickles. Force. By all appearances, he's out alone. He's out so far, alone. But the rest of them is... Oh, no. Oh, why? He breaks the smoke, Murray. Do they want to go for this with the call? It still finds Dendy, though. They didn't get the vision. They might be able to get the kill onto Dendy early on. Dendy's going to be able to eat that cheese. But they do get the kill onto the Wraith King. There is going to be the reincarnation coming out. Dendy goes down right after the fact. And now Stoneback pops his BKB. But look at this. The swap coming through. Did they get the kill onto Muerta? That's going to be the Aegis being popped now as well. Just in time here. It looks like the chase down onto Murray. Why? Murray's going to go down here. Aegis reclaimed. What else can they fight through this one? Did they want to go for any more? The Invoker pops his BKB. No bashes, nothing like that to cancel it. So he's going to be able to get the TP away. Swarm chase down the right clicks. Norman just disappears. The right clicks on the Weaver. The Weaver is going to try and go with his own BKB, trying to get the right clicks here onto it. And Lorinoff, he'd already used his BKB. There is going to be the Spirit Vessel onto Nandi. Nandi can get himself away. 5 seconds on the time lapse, but Force is going to clean him up. 1v1. And Wraith King says, you know what? I respect. Upper pit. And waited out. 2.5 minutes though before the big man's back up. Wraith King. Did he change his mind? Okay, so he wants the overwhelming blink on the Wraith King. They're going to go for this. They jump in now as well. Do they have enough damage? There is going to be this Washball, but they already got off the snowball. And now the Swarm coming through. Wraith King's going to be coming back alive now as well. Pops that PKB, trying to walk himself away. You've got that Force Staff. So do they have the damage to get himself out? There's Yules, the swap out from Force. Force trying to get himself away. And Takalis is already dead. They're trying to go for more, but the Soulbind coming out. Right clicks now as well. Allnet, what can they do with this one? They're going to be able to clean up onto at least... Did the buyback come through? It comes back onto Narman now. Background, they take down Dendi. 3 heroes stacking up. Stonebank wants to go back in now as well. The right clicks, they rip through that Timber Saw. But look at this. Allnet with the Gold Stone. They're just trying to do what they can. The right clicks, you've already got that Wraith Fire. Excuse me, the Wraith Form coming out here for the Wraith King. They clean up absolutely everybody. And that's the buyback. The Vengeful Spirit can get himself away here. Narman trying to run himself away, but the Grimstroke, he's going to try and get himself through with the jump forward. And Stormerman gets himself the triple. Oh, baby, the real carry. That spell, excuse me, spell amp. Wording is important. Oh, they're going to be able to get the jump onto Stormbank. Stormbank here again. He has that Wraith Form. He has that Reincarnation. Where's the rest of his teammates? Do they want to try and set up? There was the kick coming back, so he's going to reincarnate right back on the right side of the map, though. Does he get himself away? The blink comes out here. Ready Fire Blast onto Takalis. They're going to try and fight into this one. Clean up on Takalis. Can he get himself away? The swap comes out from Narman, trying to get the Takalis out, but Takalis, he's still pretty down low. The Rolling Thunder comes through, and Dendi's going to be able to get the kill on the Narman. Can they go any further from this? Can they get the kill onto the Tusk? The Tusk here. Turn around. Lorinoff pops his BKB. Swarm's going to come through now as well. The double chakram here for Force. And Force just trying to force back the side of Bait. They do take down the Weaver. That's going to be the Aegis being popped on the high ground. Can they go for any more on this one? Allnet though. Pops the Pierce of Veil. The right click's coming through. Nandi's trying to get himself away. He's going to try and turn himself right back around though. The right click's Nandi. He's going down to Allnet. He does eventually get himself away from this one. The BKB is going to be wearing off on Allnet now as well. And Allnet, the right click's coming through. Look at how quickly they're going to be able to clean up. Stonebank doing the damage. The back line's Force trying to get the kill. Gets the kill onto Nandi now. And the Meteor, is it going to be enough onto Stonebank? Stonebank has to go for that TP away. Nothing to stop it. He was getting really darn low. Didn't want to give up his life. And Dendi did buy back in that top fight around the Roche Pit. Laying back. He even puts out the the Forge Spirits. While this is going on though, I mean, he has an outpost of TP2 if the fight breaks out. Roshan at least 2 minutes away. The Snowball comes in across Dendi now as well. Trying to go to the Grimstroke. Force going to connect onto this one. Dendi taking a lot of damage. They're going to be able to get the kill onto that. And the Toast just immediately disappears. And now the Rifle's coming through. They take down the Vengeful Spirit. Chase down Narman. Can they get the damage out onto the Vengeful Spirit to get him down after the illusion comes out from his death? And the gem, yeah, it's on the deck now. Can they get the damage on the Force? I mean, that's going to be the Reincarnation again onto the Wraith King. And you've got Murray want to chase into this one. He's already used the Overgrowth now. And that's going to be the Pierce of Veil. The damage coming through. The Deadshot, it does connect. And Allnet gets the kill. Murray Wire going to try and chase down Allnet, though. The damage coming through. The blinking from Stonebank. Stonebank right on top of the Wind Waker. They're trying to do what they can. The break coming through onto the Weaver. The Weaver taking a lot of damage. He's going to be hacked up there as well. And the right click's coming through. Do they get down the Wraith King? The Wraith King's going to fall inside that Wraith Form, though. Doing the damage onto Force. And Force will fall after the fact. So the Wraith King will fall eventually, but everybody, maybe they might actually get a fight out of this now as well in the top triangle, the Radiant Triangle. There has to be the TPs coming in. Do they want to try and kick this one off? Bait are close. Was that kickback? It's going to be the blink away from Stonebank now, so they're going to be able to change this one around onto the Tusk. He's being caught out. The Soulbank comes through onto Force now as well. The damage coming through. They immediately take down Takalis, and Takalis dead for 74 seconds. No buyback on this. Nandi wants to chase into this one. Force doesn't get himself up onto the high ground here with the Wind Waker to chase down, and they're going to try and do what they can. Narman though with a swap back up. So they keep Force alive for a little bit longer, but Norman's going to be punished from that one. Takes a lot of damage here now as well. Stonebank, he gets ripped through. Reincarnation, pulling it, taking a lot of right-click damage. Oh, the jump in Nandi wants it, but there is going to be that Silver Edge breaking the connection for the right-clicks with that vision. So let's see what damage they can do. Can they go with this one? They got the Cold Snap onto Murray. Murray's trying to get himself away from it, and Tornado won't connect. EMP comes through. Murray's trying to run himself away. Once again, Meteor's going to be dropped. Is this the extinction of the Tree and Protector? He's in that Wraith form. He's got the backup of his teammates. What can they do from this one though as well? The backline's onto this. Look at the damage coming through onto Nandi. Nandi taking those right clicks. That's going to be the Aegis being popped, and all this is going to go through Stonebank now as well. And this is where the Mortar starts to look scary. Getting those stacks out in the ultimate. Reincarnation comes out from Stonebank once again. They're going to get this for a refresher. Can they go for any more onto this one? Only illusions being cleaned up. They take down both supports on Team Tickles. Can force out so much and Force. He's got that chase down Stummerman. Trying to get himself away from this one. The jump in now as well. Force is just trying to buy time for his teammates. Wind Waker, can he get himself to the low ground? He doesn't. He's trapped up there with 4 heroes. He gets taken down. Has the buyback. But takes the pressure off his teammates. So, you know what? I couldn't even tell you what that is. So they get the bounce back here onto Nanda. Nanda can get the damage out now as well. DENDI trying to get himself in and out, disrupting. So everybody on the side of Bait won't be able to get themselves alive here because they do get the pop on the Wraith King. Wraith King is going to be going down. Can they follow up onto this? Or are Bait just going to back themselves away? It looks like when he has that Swift Blink, Rapier on the deck, he didn't go back for the Revenant's Brooch. Yeah, okay, he just wants to be deleting some heroes. In fact, he's got a refresher and another Rapier queued up just in case. Jump in, Force. Did he catch anyone else? It's going to be the Warriors Punch coming through now as well. Did he get the kill to Murray? He's going to be jumped back by Stonebank. Stonebank trying to do the damage. He might be able to get the kill into Cast now as well. Murray's still alive for a little bit in that Wraith form. Trying to do what we can. Gets the overgrowth out into 3 heroes, but only he's going to delete Stonebank. Stonebank's going to go down. That's going to be the reincarnation coming out. And Laronoff has to back himself away from this Rapier on the Weaver now as well. Ooh, with the Wind Waker off onto Stonebank. Stonebank backs himself up. Only trying to do what we can with the refresh on the BKB. Right click coming out now as well. The dead shot connects onto Nande. Can they get the swap out now as well? It's going to be the Spirit. They get the kill onto. He's dead. Only is dead and down now as well. Nama's trying to get himself away from this, and he's going to be cleaned up. Buyback on the Moors if you want to do it, but this looks like DENDI and team running down onto Team Tickles. Force, he gets locked down. Do they have the damage to get the kill into him now as well? It looks like they do. They take down this Timbersaw, and All It buys back, but the rest of his teammates, they don't have their buybacks. Jump in. The damage coming out now as well. They're going to be able to get themselves up. Meteor, yeah. The tier 3 tower still stands with the fortification. Stonebank, though, he wants to walk himself up onto this one. Nandi, the link sphere is going to be broken here. The double link sphere is going to be broken there. The right is coming out. The snowball comes through as well. Do they get the kill onto Nandi? Nandi's going to be down in that Wraith form as well. He gets that time lapse off to safety. But how safe is he really going to be once that Wraith form pops? And it looks like the Force staff comes forward. They want these kills. Only it's going to be careful, though, because it's going to be a vengeful Wraith King coming through in that Wraith form. He gets the kill onto the Invoker. Where'd the Rapier go? Right clicks. In fact, he's waited it out. It's 50 seconds until this Rapier's back up here from where they're on the courier. Oh, the jump in. Stormank's going to try and do what he can. He gets the Wraith Fire Blast off in here. Onto Only. Only do you want to turn this one around? The kickback. They've got Stormank. They've got the lockdown. Snowball comes through. They have the control through the BKB. That's going to be the reincarnation coming out now once. Can they get the kill twice? They've got to do it, well, technically a third time now as well. And the damage to the right click. They've got this lockdown onto Stormank. And Stormank, he is in trouble. Link Sphere gets broken there by as well. The Wraith Fire Blast, but the reincarnate comes out once again. And can they get Stormank down for a third and final time here? He's going to go into that Wraith form with the kickback back towards the fountain. They have the damage. Can they get through him here? Stormank only just going to stand on his deck. He's going to be Hex though. The damage coming through. They're going to be able to get him into that Wraith form. Everybody back into the fountain, just trying to wait this one out. Forcing for this one forward. But while this is going on, DENDI is going to go with the Rolling Thunder. And yeah, they're going to try and heal through this one. And Only gets the kill onto Stonebank. They wait through that Wraith form, excuse me. And they're going to go for more here now as well. Snowball though. Wind Waker. Do they wait this one out? No way. They get the kill onto Nande there as well. Nande's going to get pretty darn low. He has that BKB. Time lapse comes out early on. They have so much damage. Force staff going to drive himself forward now as well into the 3-4 heroes. Wind Waker comes through trying to dodge off that swarm, but you've got Nana in the back lines trying to blink himself in with the Swift Blink, trying to do the damage, and all that he is standing his ground between the tier 4s. He says, "You will not pass." As he carry on going for this. Force, he actually wants to get aggressive out onto this one. Did they get the kill? They take down the Weaver. The Weaver, there's going to be another Rapier here on the deck. There's going to be 2 Rapiers on the deck now as well. And DENDI, he tries to pick them up, but Lincoln's going to be broken now. They get the silence onto Force, but the chase out. Can they get this kill? It's going to be the stun coming through from the Basher from Pangolier. But the chase out, DENDI. If they can pop this though, I mean, Bait, they aren't all together, so they're going to try and get themselves on top. This is going to be chased forward now as well. The swap back into Stoneman, and someone's dead. Has that buyback if they want to go towards it, but he'd have to, TP it out to the Dire outpost and then take the Twin Gate into this fight. They've got the Hex onto Stoneback now as well. Ice Shard's locked down. Do they have enough damage to take him down now as well? That's going to be 1. Can they do it a second time? Again, BKB comes out from Stonebank. DENDI on the back line, trying to get himself in with the Rolling Thunder, and Olnit's just going to stand and right-click down Olnit. Yeah, he's got the lifesteal thanks to that shard. Murray Wise going to be close to going down now as well. Murray going to get himself in through. There's going to be the reincarnation again. Stonebank, back lines, trying to get himself onto the Invoker. The Invoker taking a lot of damage here with the Soulbind coming through as well. Narman swap out. They don't get the kill onto Narman just yet, and now the Force staff forward as well. Laronoff, he's going to be so careful, trying to get himself away from the Inkswell. Do they have the damage to get the kill? Olnit just goes straight for the TV. No! He has to buy back. He has to buy back there. And I don't know if he's got a spare Rapier, but he wants to get himself into the fight, so he's going to be TPing out to the outpost. They want to get the fight, maybe get the backstab out. If he got himself the mirror shield, or Force could be in trouble here now as well. Is there going to be the overwhelming backstab? No, Nana keeps himself in the trees. In fact, did he want to go for this one into Narman? Narman, ooh, yeah, it does. Mirror shield actually breaks. Narman now goes down. They completely clean him up. That is a big impact to have if you Sakuchi through the entire team. You know, I'm seeing like Narman just disappearing before my eyes. Dukas now as well. Stormbank jumps himself in. The Wraith Fire Blast comes out. Can they get the damage off? They're going to have the drag back with the MP. Stormbank trying to get himself away. He pops that BKB. Has a refresher. Only trying to do the damage on the back line. So they're going to try and end the game here. You've got Nandi trying to hit the Ancients. You've got a jump in. He pops his BKB. Tornado connects. Does Dendy get himself out? Swashbuckler. That's going to be Aegis being popped now. And Stormbank backing up his teammates. Gets the kills. He's going to be reincarnated once again. Again with that refresher. So there's no Wraith form to come out just yet. Force. He's trying to be that frontline hero now as well. Narman gets that swap back in. But that Ducalis is dead for another 110 seconds. And only on the back lines. Trying to do count with the right clicks. They might be able to get the kill. They do. They get the Wraith burst out. And they take down the Wraith King now. Olnit. He gets the piece of veil. It will be wearing off. But again, they hold. And once again, Dendy gets swapped back into it. Did they get the kill onto Dendy? They do. Dendy gets taken down. Olnit with the double kill. They both have those buybacks available now. Through him. This Force is trying to use the Shivas. He can just timber chain from one side of the map to the other. Now there's going to be the dive in now and swap out. Did he get Ducalis out alive? They do. The stun out coming through onto Narman. But the jump forward Force, he wants to be going into this one now, and Snowball comes through. And again, the Wraith King just trying to play as far forward as he can. He's got that blade mail going with the right click coming through. Pops his BKB. Ducalis is going to get low. Does he go down? He has that buyback if he needs to use it. The Wraith King this time. The Wraith form isn't used here. I don't even quick buy there as well, just to have it, I guess. You know, force out the sounds to disarm. Swap back in. The Warriors Punch. Did he get the damage after now as well? Narman could be in trouble though. He's taking a lot of damage. And Narman, does he get himself away from this one? He's looking for any way back into the base. He might be able to get himself back onto the high ground now as well. Wind Waker, he's going to be able to get himself right back up there as well. The Treant will fall. He's got to buy back if he wants to get back into this fight. And Force, he's going to be hexed up. But a really good Tornado. The Deafening Blast now comes through as well. And it's going to be surviving through this one. Did you want to dive in? The chakra damage coming through. Dendy dives into it. Where's his teammates? Wind Waker trying to get himself out of danger now as well. But Dendy taking so much damage. One more right click, it would have been enough. They pop the Wraith King. Wraith King has that reincarnation. Going to come right back into this one. Dark Portrait doing the damage to Narman. Narman still survives. You've got the Mega Creeps pushing onto the base now as well. And Stoneback, he wants to make this even worse. Olnit, can they get the damage? Colin comes out. They might get the damage out. Swap back onto Olnit. It's going to keep him alive inside the fountain. But what can they do here? Stoneback stepping up. They want to go towards this Ancient. It's taking a lot of damage. And the Mega Creeps doing so much while the rest of the team were distracted. They've got the lockdown onto the Wraith King. And now the Wraith King is going to be the form. He uses that refresher. Does he come back alive from that though? Once that Wraith form pops, he should come back into it. Yeah, reincarnate, 2 seconds. He's used that refresher. So he's going to get another reincarnate coming through. Excuse me, another Wraith form to come through. The dead shot's used a second too early. Now the BKB for the swap. Blade Mail comes through. Stonebank, what can they do in terms of damage? You've got Force locked down on the back lines. Trying to get these right clicks out. Stonebank trying to get himself away in here as well. Denny gets low, but again, he still doesn't die. Oh, Force, he's so far out of the base. So Wind Waker now. Trying to get him back in. Cataclysm comes through. Did they kill into Stonebank? Stonebank trying to get himself out of this one. The right click's coming through, and Olnit's not going to let him lie. He does go down eventually, surely. Or is that going to be another reincarnate coming out? Was he alive long enough to get a reincarnate onto the Grimstroke? No, he's dead. 90 seconds. Buyback from Force. Narman is away. Mega kill streak for Olnit, but somebody's going to defend the base here, and Olnit, he cannot leave until these lanes are pushed out. Nandi gets the kill onto Narman on the back lines, but Nandi trying to get himself away from this one, taking a lot of damage. Dendy with the overwhelming blink back in, and again the Wind Waker comes out, but Dendy swashbuckles himself to safety. Another Wind Waker comes through now as well, and Dendy will be away. Cataclysm comes out to try and scout this one out. They know someone's close. Can they get the damage out? Ooh, Olnit. He gets the swap. It's not going to be going anywhere now as well. Nani wants to come back in. He wants this kill. There is going to be a buyback on Olnit, but that will be 2 Rapiers on the deck. Snowball, can he get that lifesteal coming through from his ultimate? He's going to be rooted. He's going to be locked down. He's going to be controlled through this one. He does. He goes down. He has to buy back immediately, get this TP in. And the Rapiers on the deck. Is Murray going to be able to come in and collect them? Somebody just take these 2 Rapiers. As he get the lockdown, I think this might be... You've got Narman going down. You've got no... Yeah, Murray takes one. Why not? Tornado connects. They didn't go over to Roshan, so there's no Aegis, nothing like that. Stonebank, he just wants to hit this Ancient, yeah. Did they have a disarm? Did they have any way to stop this one? You look at this, the Wraith King, he's just chunking down the Ancient all by himself, and he might be able to get the damage. Did they have the control out now as well? They have to go for it now. This Ancient is going to pop. No, the fortification comes out. Wraith King's going to be back on his feet, though, and he's just going to carry on going for it. They get the kill onto Mortar. This is GG. No way to survive through this one without all... Yeah, Tickles just go straight back from the Mortar. So this time they do ban out that Treant Protector. Nande, yeah, back on the Weevil. We'll see what he wants to build up to. Oh, they actually catch out with the Ice Shards. Did they get on top of Narman? Narman, he gets caught out. 4 heroes around him. Wraith Fire Blast comes through now as well. The right clicks and Narman trying to get back the Sprout. It won't leash him in the Sprout, but it pots a body block out now. So 1 more right click from anybody. They give it over. Well, I think they were trying to give it over to Dendy. I just left here. 230 health. It is ticking up a little bit. But if he gets the calling off here, then he could be in trouble. And only level 4 Deadshot comes through right into the waiting arms of the TA, and this time the kill will be given to the mid laner. Real silence and damage if they walk through a Revenant, and thanks to the slow, and the Revenants rotate fairly fast. You know, the RPM on those Revenants, that is up there. Ooh, top lane Stormbank. Does he go down? He does, and DeCalis gets the kill. What's he got in terms of skills here, DeCalis? Gets out alive this time, thanks his lucky stars. Lucky gravestone. I don't know, what would you have? I suppose he's still under the stars even if you are a Wraith, but mid lane once again, DENDI level 5, that dead shot doesn't connect this time. This time he's going to be able to get the Vortex off, taking a lot of damage on the Fairy Fire, comes out, one more right click, ultimate it. Excuse me, not ultimate, Lauren underneath the tower, DENDI does... But yeah, this is what you want to see the Prophet rotating around, looking for those TP ganks in. You're looking to set up the pressure here. DeCalis going to come through. DENDI's level 6. He just gets to level 6. So he has that 4-9 in the bell. And looks like they're going to go for the kill on DeCalis. Snowball coming in after that Vortex drive back. Murray even going to get involved here. They get the kill. Ow. They even get the sprout onto Lauren. Lauren going to be taking a lot of damage through this in the jump forward. Ice shards though. He's going to be on the other side. And the dead shot gets the kill onto Stoneman. And can they go for this one? There's going to be the blood grenade onto DENDI. DENDI's going to try and get himself away from this one. Still no bottle charge, excuse me. But has himself a set of tango. Going towards the phase boots again. Terrorblades, not having a bad time either. Oh, the dead shot comes through. Can they get the kill onto Narman though? There is going to be the jump forward here by force. Snowball comes out. Nandi wants to chase and Narman. He might be going down. He is not the death dealer. He is the death dealed. And force, well, Sprout comes out, but he's going to be able to get himself away from that one. Yeah, with the Timber Chain. Chasing down onto Murray. Murray can get himself away from this one. Stoneman might carry on coming into this one, though. Does he get clever? Does he try and deny himself to the neutrals here? Murray's trying to dive around it. Well, it is! It's going to be the neutrals deny! Do they want to try and make a move here? Refraction charge is up for Laurenov. Stoneman traps out now as well. There's going to be the jump into that Vortex. Even Stoneman can get involved here. DeCalis can come through with that Wraith Fire Blast. Going to be able to burn through the refraction charges. And the damage come through. Murray White even TPs himself in. They get the kill on Laurenov. They even protect that tier 1 tower as well for DENDI. Use responses, everybody uses it to mess around with, which may be why he was depressed. I wonder if that's Murray's inspiration here for his playing name. A Stormman, he might go down. The enchant slow, yeah, surely Snowball. It's going to buy him some time, but Narman's going to be here level 5. You've got Force level 7. You've got the death of Stormman with the skeletons. Force, they want to contest this Roshan. They want to go now. And what can they do in this fight? I mean, the TA, 10k, I mean, the TA takes them quite quickly as well with the Desolator Zone. Everybody has the same idea. Force, you want to get into this one. The trap comes out. Stormbank, though, he might go down. The calling comes through. Do they have the damage to get the kill? Reincarnation here for the Wraith King. Do they want to carry on falling up with this one? Force taking a lot of damage. There's going to be Nature's Wrath as well. DENDI dives himself to the back line. So Laurenov has got the protection here. The pipe has been popped. And we'll see what they can do with this. They've already got the kill onto that Wraith King once again. Murray White's going to go down here. And it looks like Team Tickles, they say, no way. Absolutely not. This is our Roshan. The roost on the Timber Saw. Crimson Guards and pipes and ACs and that kind of stuff. Maybe a shot as well for the... Oh, the jump in. Warrior's Punch comes out. The Swarm's going to be there now as well. Did they get the lockdown? Did they have enough time to get the kill onto Force? Force is a little bit too far forward. They do. And DENDI's going to be able to pick that one up. Really well done there from Bait to set that one up. 5 seconds left on the Aegis. Wraith King not to the Radiance just yet. Jump in. Do they want to go for this one? Backlines. I mean, take a look at it. I mean, on the other side, the Sprout does come through. Murray White taking a lot of damage here now as well. And you even got Stormbank. Needed to be careful. Has that Reincarnation up if you want to go for this one? Did they bait in the Enchantress? They absolutely did. Great cleanup here. Force comes in. Do they have a reset to come through? DENDI's going to be the Rotobators coming out onto him. DENDI's taking a lot of damage here. Dead for 47 seconds. And now in the call. And they're going to be caught out and catching out on the Tusk. The Tusk is dead. 2 heroes go down. And only for the Enchantress and Force. He wants to go for more. Find some kills and set up to help Bait win this game. Well, win the series, really, if they win this game. Ooh, they get the lockdown on the Wraith King. Do they get the counter Stormbank now as well? He has that Reincarnation. The calling comes out. Do they have the damage? Is there any follow-up? What are his teammates to back him up? All these questions and more will be answered as the Wraith King doesn't go down. He's juking around. He's breaking some ankles. He's going to be away now. The right click coming through from the Terrorblade in the trees. He pops those skeletons. Trying to slow down. Rotobatos once again. Wraith King, though. Ooh, he's going to be forced against himself here. By that reflection, he will finally go down. And Olnik gets the kill. That semi-core build. See ya. Set up. I'm hearing a Rotobatos. See if they caught out. Is it going to be Stonebank again? It looks like it is. The Wraith King, he doesn't have the Reincarnation this time. 30 seconds away. He goes down here. Yeah, Stonebank not having the impact we expected from the last game on this Wraith King. Jump in. Norman. How's he looking? His courage coming back up. I think that's his... At least his Shadow Blade on the edge. Oh, they're going to be able to get the jump in here. There's not going to be an Aegis. It's time to save Larnoff. Larnoff forced up down to the low ground. He's going to be taken down. He is. It's going to be a really good kill here. They get the kill onto Larnoff. How are Tickles going to respond to this Stonebag? This time he does have that reincarnation. He's going to be front line, taking a lot of damage, and Olna is in. They get the kill onto him. Look at this. Olna, the damage coming through from the Weaver. The Weaver going to get himself into this. That's an absolute mosh pit that he's caught in the middle of it. And the Wraith King, he just disappears in the middle of it. Don't forget, guys, if you're in a mosh pit, pick people up that fall down here. Where you are going to try and go for the TP. Do they have the damage? They absolutely do. They get the kill. Time lapse forced out. Nande gets a kill onto Narman. Just a bit of a... Yeah, you can see Nande. He's trying to stack up this right-click damage. He's got himself the MKB already, so the butterfly coming out for the Terrorblade, it's not going to be as effective. Still a... You know, a truckload of damage here. They get the jump in force. Do they have the control to get to it? Was that Vortex? They're going to try and go for it. Was his teammates to back him up, though? Dendi, he's a bit of an island at the minute, and the teammates, they just couldn't get there in time to back him up to force. He's going to turn around and say, well, haha, I have teammates. And Dendi, he had to run himself away. So Terrorblade not going to be in too much trouble if he gets caught out. Bottom line, they get the kill onto Stonebank.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And yeah, Ducalis, he's already got that Hurricane Pike up, he's got the Power Tread, so he has transitioned already into that kind of semi-core role from the Ench. With this Aegis, Bait have to come and defend this, otherwise this is going to be Megas. And I don't think they're going to be able to defend these Megas until 82 minutes into this game. Jump in, Storm Spirit, he's going to be able to try and get the vacuum back into Force. Force, what damage can they do though? Denny has to back himself away, his only teammates there, backline, they take down the Tusk. Tickles, they are mad, they are angry after this last game. After waiting 82 minutes, defending for so long, only to go out the way that they did. But Root comes out. What can they do here? Force taking a lot of damage. Do they have enough? He's got the cheese. No, he's already used the cheese now as well. Force takes the damage, but they don't get the kill. And now the dead shot through. Dendi's going to go down. He's dead for 54 seconds. They have broken the base. I think they've broken Bait here now as well. Stonebank walks himself in. Going to be coming back in the next couple of seconds, but I think this is going to be GG. Game number 2 going the way of Team Tickles here. And there's not a lot that Bait can do to try and stop it. They're going to hold up for a little bit. The buyback comes out from Stonebank. Something's going to be there though. Stonebank inside his own fountain. Yeah, that's going to be Mega Creeps. How much did we respect this, though? Within Aegis with Cheese, as the Terrorblade still held on to that. Didn't give it to Force to try and keep him alive. A 99%, so you're saying there's a chance. The entire base gets cleaned up now as well. Rodovatos, they've got the lockdown onto Larnoff, but again, Larnoff has that Aegis. Not really too afraid. When, yeah, TPM, Refraction Charges, Ghost Scepter, keeps prop. Lockdown. What can they do? It's going to be the dead shot coming through now as well. They have the silence with the call and they have the damage. They're going to be able to get the kill on the Wraith King. Wraith King goes down. No reincarnation. GG is going to be called 31 minutes in. Nearly an hour faster than the last game here. Some harass from Larnoff. It looks like they're happy just to trade out now. I mean, 6.5 minutes in. This is First Blood. Well, that's First Blood. Stonebank goes down to Ulnit. I was about to say this is the longest we've gone. Just going to give the Wisdom Rune over to Ducalis. Lets him run for it, but the body block's coming out, and now he knows something's wrong. He's being body blocked out here. Was that Enchant Totem? Right-click the charge coming through now as well. The Gratify. Now the blast gets used, but it should be the kill onto Ducalis. He does go down. Stonebank picks up a revenge kill for the bank pick up here. To get himself towards that quick Helm of the Dom, Helm of the Overlord. And then he wants to count. No. Okay, no shield room for you. Ducalis, he's in there. Cheeky. Charge coming through. Did he want to go for another kill? Does Dendi? Dendi doesn't have his blink, surely, straight away. Nah, they're going to be able to come in, finish it. The lockdown, the control. Was that right click? They do. The Netherworld gets dropped. But then again, so does Ducalis.
Dyer's
Shadow Demon, you know, you have heroes missing off the map, and I think Dendi has his blink, so there's going to be a smoke towards the top, and they're actually going to be able to catch him out now as well. Enchant Totem comes up, there's going to be the Ice Blast as well. We're all going to be used, there's a waveform coming through, they're going to be able to get the kill onto the Beastmaster, now the charge coming out. Do they get the kill? No, Dendi's not going to get anywhere near low enough to die to anything, really. Set up for the tier 1 tower on the top lane now as well. Well, maybe not. Disruption comes in, the waveform's going to be there here, and it looks like they're going to be able to get the kill. No charge coming through now, so it looks like Ducalis, he's weighing it out, but one more right click, and Stummerman's going to be able to get it with a poison. Nande, I thought he was going to be the right click off getting it there, but still goes down there. Ducalis, it's still a 9. You aren't able to get there just yet. So where do you want to go with this one? Lincoln Sphere being started, the Echo Slam, they get themselves in, they're going to be able to jump themselves on top of Larnoff. They get the kill now as well. Ice Blast, Ducalis, charge comes in as well. Can they get the kill? They do. They take down 2. Nande gets himself the double kill, and they might. Fortification comes out. Inkswell comes out into the Centaur that was being stampeded forward there from the Beastmaster. Only though, level 11 does have that point in the reincarnation if they need it. There's going to be the jump in here as well. Nether Strike comes out, Charge of Darkness, Stonebank. Wraith Fire Blast does connect to him, but the Fissure, it locks him down. Can he get himself away from this one? I mean, he's going to have that Radiance, but it doesn't matter. If they break the Reincarnation, can they go for more? Was that setup? There's going to be the Disruption into the Shadow Poisons. They're getting this D-Ward going while they can. The charge now, it will connect onto the Wraith King, and Wraith King only a little bit of life left. They do get the kill onto Stonebank, but it looks like they're going to try and jump themselves in. And now with the Soulbind, can they get the kill onto Larinoff? Larinoff trying to get himself away. Ice Blast, it might come over the top, it might connect. No, he gets the phase shift off. Waveform comes through. At a distance, Larinoff trying to get the kill here, but Nandy's going to be careful. And Larinoff in the trees, he's going to be going back with Narman here. They did get the kill onto Force, as well as that Wraith King, and he wants to carry on chasing in. Larinoff has a lot of health through the Roche pit now as well, just to aggro Roche, and Roche, he's turning on to Nande. Nande taking a couple of those Roche swipes with his big meaty paws. As they got the Wraith King down, they weren't able to take down the Puck. You know, Larinoff still gets himself away, but still, Ice Blast, they have the vision, they have the Enchant Totem, they have the kill. Looking a lot better here for Dendi in this third game. Second game, he was just not able to get any momentum going. Try and get himself down. No, he actually changes his mind. Did they want to go for this one? In fact, there's a jump in Force. Did they have any control? They're going to be able to see him. Was that Disruption? It's going to be Dendi. He's going to be blinking himself to the high ground. Ice Blast coming through, and the Beastmaster will be slain here. There's control, though. Surely. Who are they sending through the Twin Gate? Did they want to go on the ball? Nande's going to be forcing in. The charge comes through. It's all its life maybe flashes before his eyes there as he sees the Spirit Breaker charging behind him. And now the Echo Slam on the back lines. He might be able to get this kill, but the Nether Blast is going to excuse him. The Nether Ward is going to be down here. Now he gets himself away. They get the kill. Reincarnation comes out. Can they take down the Wraith King once again? There's going to be a lot of damage coming through. Even the Dream Call going to be used, but Denny has to get himself away. Yeah, once might be the most. Nande on the back lines. No charge to connect. It's going to be onto the creeps. And Ducalis, does he go down here? They've already got, again, the Reincarnation down. So Olnit needs to run himself away. They're going to be away from this Nether Ward now as well. Ducalis in the trees. He's trying to juke and jive himself away from this one, breaking some ankles, but Nande might still see him. No, they don't. TP comes in from Force. Force throws the axes out, but the waveform's already way here by. They might lose the AA. Glimmer Cape? Is it going to be enough? Is he waiting? No way he sticks around here. The Tumbler's Toy, just a little hop gets him away from the Glimmer after the Glimmer Cape, but couldn't get the kill on Ducalis. I don't think... Did he get there in time here? They're trying to come in one by one. It looks like Roshan's going to go down. Oh, that gets the Aegis. Spell's going to be used to the Fissure. Do they want to try and fight this one with the rest of the team? It's behind. The Waveform comes in now as well. Or the Redrain coming through onto Force. Force is being kept alive by the Pugna. But on the back lines, it looks like Olnit wants to come in. I mean, what difference does it make if he's got an Aegis or a Reincarnation here? They already get the kill onto the Shadow Demon. Now the strike onto the Puck. Did they have the control to get the kill? There's going to be another bash coming through now as well. They don't. Not yet. He barely survives through this one on the Soulbind. Well, Team Tickles, do they want to go for a big wrap around here? This could be a bit of a mistake from Stonebank unless he cancels the charge. He does. But now he's going to be split up from his teammates. They do. Smoke's going to break. Where's that? Inkswell, he blinks. He over-blinks here onto the Morphlin. Morphlin's going to have a little bit of time to get that waveform away. It's going to be no activation there from the Grimstroke. So Ducalis, he is going to go down. Nether Wall going to be cleared up here by Morphlin pretty much straight away. And what can they do? Pipe will be popped. As the birds, they just continue to jump in, and now they might have the lockdown onto Olnit. Olnit can get himself away from this one. Echo Slam comes through. It's going to connect. Was that Ice Blast? Does he get the phase shift off? No, it's going to connect onto the Puck, and the Puck's going to be dead. Murray White gets that kill onto him, and now Olnit, do they at least break? Because they take down Dendi, and it's going to be on the back lines of the jump in. Look at this. Nande, he just cleans up absolutely everybody. The Spirit Breaker comes through, and Force trying to get himself away from this one. He's in that Puck form, gets the kill, and they should be able to go into the Roche here, as the Grey Box once again will rear its ugly head.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Pia. Team Tickles, they're going to lose this. Decrepify for a little bit longer. Not going to be able to use that Manta Style for another 8 seconds here, but there's no there is a fortification, excuse me. And they might even just give this Aegis away. 20 seconds disruption, trying to buy as much time as possible as the Ice Blast does come through. Connects onto 3. Look at the lockdown on the back of this. And Nande, he just jumps himself in. He gets the kill onto the Pugna. The Pugna really didn't want to be taken down there on Olnit. Can he do anything to defend his base? Aegis will be popped. There was about 5 seconds left on it, but the Aegis will go down. And now refreshing the Morphin. The Morphin, what's he going to try and do with this one? They get the roar off. They got some control. Where's the rest of his team? It's going to be jumping the Echo Slam. Really good control. Dendi keeping his teammates alive now. Larinoff going to be able to get himself away, but the Fissure, a lot of damage coming through, but bait back themselves away from this one. They're going to be happy with this one. Now the Dream Call breaks. They might lose Murray, but no, Murray even survives through it. Larinoff, he is hunting. He wants this kill on the AA. The jump away now as well. Murray will go down in the end to Larinoff, and the jump forward only. He wants to kill onto at least Dendi. Soulbind gets used. Do you think it's the kill onto him as well? Yep. Stonebank. Was that going to be getting into this now as well? I mean, the charge is still coming in on Larinoff. He's going to be coming through absolutely everybody if he connects onto this one now as well. Dendi trying to get there in time. Roshan's getting really down low. The Echo Slam is going to be available. They cancel out the charge now as well. But where's that Blink Dagger? They're going to go for this one now as well. The waveform in. They're going to see how low Roshan is. He gets the snatch. He takes the Aegis. He's going to be able to get the cheese as well, so he's going to be going down, but on the back lines. What can they do with this one? Wraith King doing a lot of damage onto Dendy. Disruption comes out. Nandy's going to be back alive now as well. So can they do the damage onto him? And MurrayY on the backlands. Only jumps himself through. He's got the taste of ancient apparition. He wants that snow cone. While that's going on though, the nether ward has gone down now. The charge comes out and MurrayY will go down. Wraith form's being used here. It's going to be the death of Dendy. 3 heroes dead on the side of bait. It was such a good engagement. It was such a good snatch here for the Aegis now as well. Mantis Tower comes out. Now they're going to try and do what they can to try and, I don't know, buy some time for his teammates to respawn here. Wraith Fire Blast, so they've got the control, they've got the nullify, they've got the damage onto Nande, and Nande, he's going to try and go for the TP. Did he get himself away from this one? Did they have? No, the Hawk. It doesn't dive in time. If everybody's coming back to life, second, third lives coming through. No. Not going to be coming back alive this time. The nullify comes out onto Nande. I think it was the Lincoln Sphere. Yeah, okay, so he's going to be blocked out though, so he's going to be fine. He wants to go towards it soon for that refresher, and we've already seen you use the refresher in the reincarnation. Get yourself a second, third life coming up after that reincarnation, and by the time you back up, I mean, your reincarnation, I keep saying the word reincarnation, and who's not going to be reincarnated? It's going to be the Beastmaster. And the word reincarnation has just lost all meaning. A Stonebank does get a shot. Is it any good? I literally do not think I've seen it in a single match. I suppose it counts as out, like... Can you cast that on a Dark Portrait? Alright, I'm checking this out in... Oh, maybe not, because I'll check it out during the break. They're going to be able to go into this Stonebank. They've got that really nice ice blast, and everybody's lagged out here, it looks like. And now the damage coming through, the waveform's coming through. Only can he get himself away from this one. It is going to be the reincarnation being popped once again. They already got the kill onto the Grimstroke now as well. The dive comes in from Dendy. Echo Slam comes out, but only it was already with the BKB. That would have been a tasty Echo Slam if they'd have got a couple more heroes in that now as well. Backline gets dove. They take down the Shadow Demon now, and Only's already used that reincarnation once. Can he man mode here against Nande? Nande's going to be taking a lot of damage, but it looks like he's going to be able to turn it right back around. That's the Wraith King. The Wraith King's in that Wraith form, and it looks like he might pop here after a few seconds. Do they have the damage? Nande's trying to do his best to keep himself alive. He will go down, but then again, so will the Wraith King after a few more seconds. Only Dendy left alive. Big things happen here if you find out these Tickles players. Only marches themselves in. Sees Roshan on the respawn. Actually going to go for it solo here. And bait, they haven't checked this one, surely. The Shadow Poison is going to come through. It's going to see it. But Only just backs himself away. They could go for the backstab here. If Nande catches him on the back lines, TP's coming in from the Beastmaster as well. You've got the Puck trying to TP. He's going to actually be able to get the TP. They get the Roar. They're going to be able to get the kill. They do. They take down. And Nande, he's just going to be dead for 97. Has that buyback if they want to go for it. But the Ice Blast is going to miss. And now on the back lines, they're going to be able to go for the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon is dead. Stormerman, he is completely gone. And Stonebank runs himself away. They have the buyback on the two heroes if they want it. Are they going to be able to set up for this? To jump in, Only wants to go back in the rush bit, but look at this. The base is being pushed. Super creeps onto the tier 4s. They take down one tier 4 tower in the Radiant base. Dendy. Is he going to try and get Megas out? It is gone. That is one tier 4 gone. Yeah, I don't think... No, the back lines, they find Murray, but on the other side, they're going to be able to find the Puck. Was that charge going to come through? They don't have the control. And Puck, well, are they going to be able to get it now as well? Another strike, anything like this to keep the Lorinoff locked down. Lorinoff has just dialed himself around with this one. The Dream Call, the Life Drain comes through. They take down Dendy. They've taken down 4. The Nullifier now on as well into Stonebank. Stonebank, no way he gets himself away from this one. The BKB, Wind Waker trying to get himself up into the air. Was that, the damage coming through though? He is going to be able to get the change away. No way. Refresh. Second charge. Creep wave. He's out of there. He is out. He has wasted so much time with the side of Team Tickles. And now Team Tickles, they're away. Stonebank. 4 seconds on the charge. Are they going to try and fight into this one? Surely not now. Nullifier once again. Stonebank though has that Lincoln Sphere. Who got caught? Stormerman? Not the worst thing in the world if his team got Wraith form as well. So he does have a good 5 lives coming out for this Wraith King, but the Wraith King doesn't want to risk it. He doesn't want to get too far ahead here. As again, Stonebank just trying to do what he can. The Lincoln Sphere comes out now, but the Roar comes through. Now the BKB is wearing off. They have the damage, they have the kill. Really well played there to set up, and Stonebank will be dead for another 92 seconds. Has that Fisher as well. Connects onto the Wraith King. The Wraith King has the Aegis for another 2 minutes and 22 seconds. So he can just go and go and go. I think this is the opener that you need. with so many lives on the Wraith King, even if you do get a couple of kills. Morphin on the back line, so they're going to try and go for the backstab. They break the Linkage, the Refresher comes out now as well. They've got that with the Dream Cold coming through. Do they have the control? Nande, Ice Blast is going to be there though, and he's going to survive for a little bit longer here, this Morphlin. Dendy gets himself in, the damage coming through. Look at the dive on that Hawk, the distance on it. The buyback from Stonebank, the buyback here from Dendy. They want to try and fight into this one. All it's going to try and keep that March alive. The charge comes through. You've got the Nether Ward doing damage. Anybody going to get drained from it? It doesn't look like it here. You've even got the Black Dragon stepping up. They want to be taking away 2 lanes of racks themselves. All that leads the line. The charge comes through. I don't know if Bait can repel this one. Damage, it is going to be enough. They're trying to get the drain onto Stonebank. Stonebank gets himself away from the Nether Ward. Now the dive coming through onto the Wraith King. Wraith King charge to break him once. Can they do it another 3 times now? As they get the control with the fishing coming out now as well. He might not be able to... I mean, again, he still has his Aegis for another buybacks. What else can they get from this one? The right click's coming in from the puck as he dives into the base on the back lines. On it. Disruption, keeping him locked down for a little bit longer now, but again, 30 seconds until he's got that reincarnation back up, and that's going to be Megas going the way of Team Tickles, and now it's Bait's turn to be on the defending side of Mega Creeps. As Laurinov just trying to do what he can to get this farm out. He might have been caught there by Stonebank. Do they have enough follow-up damage though? Nether Strike comes through. They might do. The follow-up damage, he might have actually caught out the puck. The puck being controlled, silenced up, and killed off. Does have that buyback though. 2 there as well. It is. Boots 2. And once he dies on that reincarnation, he can swap that refresher orb in now. They're going to go for a dive here. They might have actually caught out. They do. They get the spirit, the Shadow Demon. Spirit Breaker is going to be on his way back in now as well. But what can he do on 4 heroes? The buyback comes in from the puck. And the puck, Ice Blast, is going to be landing onto 3 heroes. Do they have the damage though to go through this one? Again, the Wraith King is going to be going onto the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon, he's going to be able to get himself alive. The Spirit Breaker might not be so lucky. Spirit Breaker goes down. He already got brought back in the last fight. That is a dieback here on the Spirit Breaker. Nande, the dive through. Did they get the catch out into the Morphin? The Morphin? Is he going to live through this one? He's not. No, surely he doesn't. The Ray Fire Blast, they've got that drain. Disruption trying to keep him alive for a little bit longer now as well. Stormman just trying to keep this Morphin alive. He gets that waveform out. Does he get himself out? The Linkage Sphere is going to be broken. Is he out for good though? As the chase in. Tier 4 tower's gone. All 5 heroes on the side of Team Tickles marching up the mid lane. They want to go for this one. And again, like the last Mega Creeps defense, Wraith King with that giant string, he's just going to walk himself into the middle. He's going to be hitting this one. Disruption comes through. What's he going to be able to do with this one though? Because he's just going to be able to hit the Ancient from the inside. That is absolutely disgusting.